Are you self-employed or are you a business owner? Does it really matter? And why would it be important? My name is Nell, I'm an action coach, business coach, and let me take you through the E ladder, the entrepreneurial ladder, to explain what different levels of business owner employment there are out there, why that could be relevant, and what some of the pitfalls, what some of the thoughts are that you may need to be aware of depending on where you are right now and where you want to be. Now, we all start out very simple as a student. Go to school, learn lots of stuff, grow our knowledge, walk away with a degree, fabulous. And then we're ready to go into employment. Now, some of my clients, and I work with a lot of young clients, have skipped that step and they've gone straight into self-employment. But most of us will go into employment for a while. And in employment, we go and learn, being paid by someone else, we go and learn some more skills, more things that we may need to know at some stage as a business owner or being self-employed. So that could be sales and marketing, that could be honing down your skill even more in the industry that you are in. It could be managing a team, so you could really learn how to become a manager, etc. So great, someone else is paying you to go and learn more stuff. Then we go to the next level where you are self-employed. Now you've decided to start your own venture, and you not only are you doing the day-to-day in the business work, the products, the services that you are selling, but now you're also doing all that other stuff on the side. Some of those you've already learned, some of those you're now learning new. So that could be sales and marketing, that could be things like your accounts, how to send invoices, how to do customer services, loads of things like that. Those first three, when we look at those, all require you to spend time for money or to give your time for money. And especially when you're self-employed, what we often see is people being on that seesaw. We do lots of sales and marketing, we get the work, then we have to deliver the work. Once the work's dried up, we go and do lots of sales and marketing. Once that's the end, you see where we are going all the time. When you are self-employed, you are already more in control of where you take your life, where you take your business, where you are in control of what's coming next. And you can earn more money than you did as an employee. There will be, however, a ceiling, because it is always you. Because you are the person doing everything, at some stage you will not get past that particular money ceiling, we'll call it. Now, after the self-employed, we go up to manager. When you go up to manager, that's where all of a sudden you start recruiting a couple of people on your team. So all of a sudden other people can do stuff and it's lovely, but that's where we kind of go from being in control and you doing everything yourself to firefighting and going and doing the things that they're not doing or not doing well, or where you have to make sure that they're trained, etc. So all of a sudden you're running behind everybody else. Our next level there, actually just backtracking there, as a manager you're more on a merry-go-round. So it's always just going round and round and round and round in circles because you're always trying to catch your tail again. Then we go to the next level, which is owner level. And at owner level, that's where you've created a business that can work without you, where it becomes a passive income, where it doesn't matter whether you come in on a Monday or you don't come in for the week or for a month, because it can work without you. This is where we get to a stage where it becomes an asset. And if you really want your business to become an asset later on, whether it's for a pension or whether it's for a legacy you want to leave your kids, then at that stage, that's where you will all of a sudden get many multiples more to sell if you can have a business that runs without you. After that, we go to investor level, and that's where you have enough money coming in that you can reinvest into other areas. That could be other businesses, that could be stocks and shares, that could be properties. That's where you have enough where you can create more wealth by investing in other areas. And the last one on top of that is the entrepreneur ladder. So the last one is the entrepreneur level, where actually you are creating businesses where you're creating capital for others to invest in. So you become, multiple kind of businesses, etc. Now, a couple of things that I want what I'd like you to think about here is, as a self-employed person, as I already said, you will have a cap. I often hear a lot of business owners say, no, I don't really want to employ a team around me. I don't want to earn millions. I don't want a team around me. I just want it to be me, and that's okay. But where you need to really think about, or what you really need to think about, is what's your purpose for your business? Are you not creating an asset? Because if you are, then you will have to employ people at some stage, because it can't just be you. Are you just doing a job and you want to earn more money? Also great. But you also have to think that when you're self-employed, there's lots of challenges that come with that you have to learn, that you have to be aware of. Lots of flexibility. I often see a lot of people at that self-employed level that are riddled with anxiety because that flexibility and that not knowing where things are going to come from, them always having to do everything, creates so much pressure that they ending up going back into employment because they don't want to do this. Now, you don't have to. You can step up. You can become a manager. You can become an owner. It's what you want to do. So if you're watching this and you're currently at that self-employed stage and your anxiety is going quite high and you think, you know what, I can do this differently, then there's a couple of simple actions that you can take to start moving up that ladder. As with everything, where is it that you want to get to? Where are you now? If those two are not at the same point, what's 1 or 2 actions you can take to start moving you up that ladder? I hope that was useful, and enjoy climbing up that ladder.